Now I can do shit and cock and balls torture. What the fuck? Anyway. Umarła jedna z lepszych postaci. Znaczy, nie no, w sumie Pinkie Pie Wannabe to była. Anyway. Właśnie za spoiler. Jak zaraz zobaczy. I'm stupid. Sometimes, most of the time. New game. Did life start? The spirit doesn't die. Oh god, please don't tell. No. Once again, Kitari ran. Achy, why? You killed someone. You didn't even need to be voting. Time to investigate for the medical trial. Even though I don't like saying it, we need to get rid of our bias and solve this case for us, not Achy. I should probably save the truth to the trial. Anyways, we need to solve this. Anyways, me, Mokai, and Choco are going to investigate outside. You can come with us if you want. Don't forget me! Alright, they went to the library for now. I should stay here and find everything. Oh, this one was moved for some reason. Okay, anyway. Czy coś tutaj... There's something missing here. Oh, I don't wanna go to the trial again. This is too much. Even though Achy did that, I feel bad for her. I'm sure everything will be fine. There aren't many people who know about what happened to Achy, right? No, it was me, you, Mokai, Kiri, and Dakuru. It will probably be important. Okay, so these are probably safe from being the killers. So that still leaves two characters that I would like. Oddity odd! What is it? It's the first time any of us seen Kitari since yesterday. Really? Yeah, it's really weird. Kitari disappearance. We're sad right now. Poor Achy. Somebody killed her because of that motive. Oh yeah, that motive was bullshit. We need to tell it to everyone. This autopsy was very helpful last time. I think this will be also help. Yeah, that would be very helpful. Alright then. Let's give it a go. Wait, I can't remove her bandages. They are too tight. Strange. What do you mean too tight? You have scalpels, right? You can cut them, right? That's stupid. Well, they must have been, I don't know, glued to her that you can't, anything else. There's a blunt force wound, but it's probably from what happened in the garden. Yeah, we should figure that out. There's autopsy, Achy's injury. Guess that doesn't give us shit. Oh what? I don't like investigating where it's creepy. There's a bucket full of shot put balls with blood on it. The bottom also is wrinkled. It seems to have fallen down. Okay, sure. There's also a stain. Wait, there's a room there? A secret tech room. Slightly used jetpack. Pack of dynamite and trampoline. What the fuck? Bunch of crap. Lots of tools. A bunch of crap. Oh my god, this room is awesome! Power generator. What is this room doing here? I was searching through the bookshelf yesterday and found this. I should take a look. Meiwa! When you and Kiri saw the body, was there someone else with you? No, only me and Kiri. Strange. The rules say the body announcement will only sound if 3 people witness the body. Oh! So that means none of us is the killer. Okay, that means that she is not the killer. Because if she... Unless 2 people saw the body and didn't... But that makes sense. I mean, we are obviously not the killer. Her is now less of a suspect to be the killer. And I don't know. It seems that the incinerator has a record of time it was used 2 times today. It seems that the incinerator has the record of the time it was last used. It was just 2 times a day. Well, at the times. The first time was at 1 AM, the second is at 4:15 AM time. So, other bullets were found at the med trial. Okay, news? I don't know shit. The I didn't grab any informations, any useful informations. What the fuck? This is it. We got all the clues and we timed them. A victim. A killer. A medical trial for survival. Will we make a right choice or desperately wrong one? Ba ba ba. Wait, nie. Oh, I forgot about this, never mind. Info. Causes of death unknown, time of death for... Okay, so someone inserted something after the killing, and... I don't know, only something on her head. True bullets, choose a true bullet. One. Victim is Eiki Ayumi. The cause of death is unknown. Time of death is 4 PM. Legs and bandages wrapped around Eiki's head here are extremely tight. Eiki was alone in the garden when suddenly she was launched full force into the floor. With what? Eiki accidentally killed someone, putting gasoline in the drinks. That's gonna be impossible. I'm okay, the only one who knows that Eiki's injuries are findings. Eiki's injuries or findings. That doesn't make us suspect, right? Or actually maybe it's... It hasn't been since yesterday's mode of announcement. Look at Phil's most shot put balls. It's covered in blood on the bottom. There's also damage in there. There's a slightly used jetpack in one of the closets. So maybe she was then, like with jetpack. It's can only burn organic material. What organic material could be? There are burnt knives inside of this. I didn't even see that one and they told me I have our clues. That's burnt knives. So someone tried to use knives. Instead has been lacerated. So once they wanted to... Okej, to będzie ciężkie. Nie mam pojęcia teraz na ten moment, kto może być mordercą. So let's try medical trial. O, nowa lokacje. This beginning takes advantage of a medical trial. During the trial, you must discuss the evidence you found during the investigation. After that, you must vote for who done it. If you get it right, Blackened will be executed, but if you pick the wrong one, you know the drill. Everyone besides Blackened will die, and they may leave the hospital. Alright, let's start. No. Eki is a murderer. I'm not gonna solve the murder. True, we dodged a bullet there. She's probably a serial killer. Guys, wait, Right, time to start the truth to them. Don't stop debate. Oh my god, Kiritei, there is no way you can defend her. That's wrong. Calm down, Choco. We don't have the full story yet. I said that we should... But she killed all those people. That's right. Yes, she's a crazy Praskova. That's wrong. Is it biased towards me? Why am I never right? It's because Eki told us the truth. But how could she disprove the fact that she killed people? It was an accident. What do you mean? In one of her parties, Eki accidentally put gasoline on the drinks and she thought she deserved all the hate. Oh my god, poor Eki. I knew there was something wrong with the motive. Oh god. We need to figure this out for Eki. This is the most we can do. Yes! Let's do this. Yay! Alright, now we are determined to solve this case. We should start discussing the body. Clea, did you notice any wounds in Eki's body? Yeah, there was a head injury, but she had it beforehand. From where? After the second murder announcement, Eki was in the garden. And somebody pushed her into the air. I don't know how is that possible. And she fell headfirst into the ground. What? How did they do that? Yeah, that's impossible. Is it really? I think there is evidence on how they did it. Maybe the killer can fly. They're wrong. Trigger, that is impossible. They must have used ropes. They're also wrong. I think there was something that the killer could have used. I know. Isn't it this awesome jetpack? That's right. There's a jetpack here? Yes, there is. There seemed to be a secret room hidden in the library. Inside there was a jetpack. It seems slightly used. Wouldn't Eki hear that? Actually, jetpacks don't make much sound. How do you know that? Maybe you're the killer. Oh, I'm an inventor, remember? Duh, I know this kind of stuff. Anyways, anyone could write in one of those. They're pretty simple to follow. So we're still at square one, aren't we? Anyone could have attacked Eki, and since she died early in the morning, nobody has an alibi. So we are still at square one, huh? Sadly, yes, but at least we're somewhere. Alright, so was there anything that could have been the murder weapon? Weren't the knives inside of the incinerator? Since they were inside it, maybe the killer tried disposing of them. That's impossible because the incinerator rules. Yes, incinerator can't burn non-organic material, but that doesn't debunk anything. Oh. Incinerator times. It's impossible, the incinerator shows it was used 2 times today. Once at AM and another at 4 AM. Oh, Jesus Christ. Nani? That makes no sense to Desu. Ah, don't do that. Don't matter, yeah. The point is Desu at the 3 AM could still be the knife time. I need to prove Jonas wrong, but it seems I'm gonna need to use logic for that. Logic can't. Real Eki has been incinerated. The one that did February is fake. What the fuck? No, of course not. Real Eki has been. I mean, muszę pokazać, co jest fake, a co nie. Knives have nothing to do with the murder. No, that's wrong. Nobody would just throw knives in the incinerator. It wasn't related to the murder. It wasn't the killer who placed the knives inside of the incinerator. Yes, while we don't have proof of this, I can't say anything about it yet. What's wrong? The evidence not to fact. Wait, czekaj, chciałem wejść... False. Aha, czekaj, chciałem wejść tutaj? Nie, jest też false. Czy tutaj mam? Ja już się pogubiłem. Nie pamiętam, czy mam disproving coś, czy teraz mam proving coś. Knives are the murder weapon. Yes, unlikely. Wait a second, that could be part of my argument against Janisu. No, that's wrong. They're not actually Janus. But is it the answer to my Janisu? Come here. Huh? There are no wounds in Eiki's head. It was only necessary to feel her face. Kiri, were there any wounds that could have been healed underneath the bandages? Now that I think about it, no. I see. And I apologize for wasting your time. Hearing it now, there would be no necessity to burn all the knives if he had only used one. That helps a little, right? Yes, because there's only one thing left, right? Now that you mention it, there was something in the library. Bloody bucket. How could have I forgotten? That is probably the murder weapon. I see. Then that means I killed Eiki Ayumi. I was the one who set up the bucket to fall into anyone who entered the library. I killed her, it was an accident. Oh, blah 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 blah. Why, Terry? Basically, after the motive, I told Eki what was gonna happen. She seemed slightly more calm after I did. I knew you weren't gonna let her live. I couldn't trust her life on your hands. So I devised a plan to kill someone so that Eki would not die. So you were going to kill any one of us? As I said, I couldn't trust you. Your lives were less important than Eiki's back then. Anyways, at about 2 AM I made a trap so that the first person who passed through the door would die. I stayed hidden inside the incinerator, making sure it was until I heard a sound. When I went to investigate, I saw Eki on the floor, bleeding from her head. I immediately panicked and went to get some medical supplies. And when I came back at about 2:50 p.m, she was no longer there. I did get to see her at the medical office and I thought somebody had saved her, but it seems their efforts were useless. And now she's dead because of me. Well, can we vote for her? I don't believe Kitari is the killer. Chigiri, I know what I'm doing. The story has some holes in it. Right, Omewa? That's true, let's discuss that. Let's show the holes in Terry being the killer makes to everyone. I don't know what you're talking about. I killed Eiki. I'm wrong. Didn't you have something to say? A hole, apparently. That's right. But is there any proof of that? Yes, there is. I don't know what you're talking about. Yes, there is. It's a body discovery. I didn't see how that changes anything, Keiichi. It actually isn't. You see, when the body discovery was played, it was only me and Kiri who witnessed the corpse. But the rules said it will only happen if 3 people, including the killer, witness the corpse. That I can confirm. It could still have been someone else. Kiteri, that's not the only thing. Right, Omewa? Yeah, she's right. That would be... missing... Wait... Kitteri's account. Taking your own story into play, we can disprove that you're the killer. You said that Eiki was hit in between 2:50 and 20:50, but the Murakama said Eiki died at 3 AM, meaning you could not have killed Eiki. God, how stubborn can you be? I killed Eiki. The only one being stubborn is you. You didn't kill her. You're wasting our time. Alright, let's time for a minigame. It's quite simple. All you need to do is run through a maze and find the person who can contradict the key. But watch out, because you will need to start over if the thing catches you. If you talk to the wrong person, the thing will get... This will be faster, don't worry, the more characters will slow it down for you. Good luck. It's tricky, she can help me. Yes. It's all normal. I think it's going faster. What the fuck is the thing? Can help me. Yes. What did you say? I think it's going faster. Oh no. Maybe you? Wait, I seem to have an answer for this one. Here, have a candy. Wait, what the? Kitari. After analyzing the bucket and the injury in the Aki's head, I can conclude it wouldn't be deadly. What do you mean? You see, what the bucket fell, it seems Aki was facing down, since she would possibly corresponding to the bucket is on the back of her head. That wouldn't be deadly. I didn't kill her? Then who did? How could they? You were tricked by Monokuma. Whoever did it spill the tea now. Alright, the medical trial is near its completion, and you bastards have barely gotten anywhere. So get on with it already. Alright, so we now know that neither the knives nor the bucket were the murder weapon. So is there even anything that could have killed her? I think there is. The bandages. What? That makes no sense. Nobody is that dumb, okay? Sounds a bit silly to be honest. Guys, try to think about it. It does make sense when you put it in action. It's quite an obvious flaw. Maybe if you actually listened to Dakor, you would... Oh no. Oh god, did we run out of time? Not yet, but it seems your opinion was sliced in half by the mysterious knife of despair. It's time for the scram debate. But before that... Oh, save. Dzięki. Alright then, let's go. O, wygląda dopiero inaczej teraz. Bandages wouldn't kill anyone, they have little holes in them where she could breathe through. Kill. Bandages were tight enough for her to suffocate inside of them. Isn't one of the biggest signs of suffocation blue skin? Since we can't see her face, we can't see if she was blue or not. Couldn't it have been someone who was trying to help Aki? Help. If they did, why not just tell us? Maybe they now think they killed Aki in an accident. Well, if they think it's fake, then they don't think they killed Aki. You're forgetting the biggest hole here. Why would they risk Aki leaving? What? Check it. Why would they risk Aki leaving? Risk. They could have an ulterior motive, we don't know as of now. Then what would be the hiding? For us to figure it out, we must accept the truth of Aki's death. So Aang, you said that the killer might have had a motive we don't know. What would that be? What led the killer to commit the risk? Well, here's my theory of the events. After attacking Aki, and noticing the PDA didn't happen, she started looking for her at 1 AM. He started looking for her at 1 AM. It seems they didn't find her, so they burned the various knives they brought in the incinerator to get rid of the evidence. At about 12:15, they probably realized that where Aki was and went there. And then there is a missing space. Where did he do? What did he do to Aki? Maybe she ran away in fear and was hit. Kiri said the bucket hit the back of Aki's head, so I think the killer held Aki while she was unconscious. Okay, are you How are we staying with time? Oh boy. Mokai, you're a genius. She must have been unconscious. Big brain. So with that information I can make a reasoning. There's a new element in Yang's reasoning. Before she would just give you the answers, now you give the answers to her. Just complete the sentence with what you think is right, G. So if Aki was unconscious, correct, and we have a gap of time between the killer coming back to the second floor and Terry finding Aki. Kuteri hiding. That's not what I meant. Oops. Unconscious. The burnt knives. Okay, jednak nie. Unconscious. Kuteri finding Eiki. With that in mind, we can conclude Eiki was put unconscious in between these events. So now we bring back the mystery of the incinerator time. No. Unconscious, Kuteri finding Eiki. Mystery of the bandages, Eiki's injury. No bandages. Bandages. So Eiki being put unconscious plus the killer hiding something underneath the bandages. Równa się the answer to both. The answer to the bands. The answer to the unconsciousness. So Eiki being unconscious plus the killer hiding something underneath the bandages. The answer to both. Which is the bandages are hiding the reason why Eiki was put unconscious. What the fuck? So now we know the bandages are hiding the cause of Eiki going unconscious. Then what drove her unconscious? It may be something that was incinerated too, like yes, it might have been incinerated. But it couldn't be made of metal, it needed to be made out of organic material. If it wasn't a weapon, then that means it had to be a body part. They're right there, the killer didn't need a single thing to put Eiki unconscious. They used their fists. And if we put two and two together, Eiki unconsciousness. Eiki was put unconscious by someone punching her. So somebody used incinerator at 3 AM, a short after Eiki died. Fists, incinerator. It was burned at... Killer wore gloves. Gloves? Wait, wouldn't that mean they would be missing their gloves? Actually, all of our rooms have a full supply of clothes that look the same. The killer would just grab a new pair of them. So that only leaves... Ayung, Megida, Kiri and Mokai. And Ayung is a suspect again? Omeiwa. What? I know I can make the right choice. I believe in you. The killer is... No Kiri nie, bo Kiri była ze mną przy ciele. So she couldn't... Wait, czekaj. Yep, Kiri nie może to być. Więc to jest Megida, Mokai też wątpię, żeby to był. Megida albo Ayung. No what Megida? The killer is Megida Higikara. Wow! No. This isn't true. Keiichi, why do you think Megida is the culprit? It's quite simple actually. Kiri and Mokai already knew Eiki's story, so they didn't have intent to kill her, especially not Kiri. And Ayung was really helpful during the whole trial. Just kinda makes sense. If she wanted to reveal herself, she would just do it. But is there anything directly linking to Megida? Yeah, your only proof is by elimination order. Yes, there is. You are the strongest of the group, and seeing the states of the bandages, you are the only one who could have tightened it that much. That's not enough proof to blame me. Wow! Stop crying, you're not convincing anyone. If you really want us to believe you, then tell me this. Did you want Eiki to die? Megida went completely quiet. There was no trace of Megida. Of the Megida we got to know during our time here. Megida, say something. Of course I did! Megida, why aren't you crying anymore? When it comes to justice, I can't be childish. I need to fulfill my duty as the ultimate superhero. And why weren't you like this during the first trial? Our lives were on the line and you still acted childish. I hid the secret for a long time, but it's about time for me to tell this to you. But I heard Omeme's conversation with Omewa that night. What? But why didn't you tell us? Because of what Omeme said. Don't you think is odd that she is always trying to make us group up? She always trying to pursue us somehow. Her main point of evidence was I being pervasive, smart, cunning. I couldn't raise suspicion, so I kept it to myself for most of the trial. But now that doesn't matter. What matters is that I'm not the killer, and I'm gonna prove it to you. Megiddo is the killer. I need to show that to everyone else too. Also, wait, it's quite obvious you're the only one who could make those bandages that tight. It's barely evidence at all. There are people as strong as me here. Right? Well, you're still the last suspect left. Stop being dumb. You could have other motives other than the one Monokuma gave us. They're right. Are they really right? I don't think I have. You're wrong. Yikes. What did they contradict themselves? What? You're wrong. Megiddo, you contradict yourself. What? Whenever I questioned you about your strength, you said there are other people as strong as you. And you should have said other people stronger or other people can tighten it that much. You admitted that you have enough strength to tighten the bandages that far. Her down, not the killer. Keiichi, it's time to go to the case from the start to finish. Alright, let's do this. I'm stupid and dumb. 22 minuty i Muszę to sprawdzić, ponieważ muszę coś sprawdzić. Oh boy. Huh. Okay, climactic reasoning. The crime started when Monokuma revealed the second motive. There would be a voting on the following day that would decide what would happen to Eiki. And that's when two different people started planning a murder. Kiteri and the killer. Kiteri wanted to kill someone to save Eiki from execution since she thought everyone would vote for Ayumi's death. The Blackhead, who had the strong sense of justice, wanted to kill Eiki. Just an hour after the announcement, they stole the jetpack hidden in the secret room of the library and sneaked behind Eiki, who was at the garden. They got knowledge because Kiteri said where Eiki was. What? Eiki was unable to see who attacked her. They pulled her from behind and threw her into the floor. Normally somebody wouldn't be able to do this, but the killer had unmatchable strength. Crash. Jesus Christ. After noticing the body discovery didn't happen, they tried to look for Eiki with 5 knives on hand. For some reason 5 knives would be enough, I guess. One knife wouldn't be enough. I mean, it seems that It seems they only looked for her on the first floor. Anyways, they couldn't find her, so they disposed of the knives in the incinerator, not knowing they wouldn't burn. And not even an hour later, Kitari started putting her plan into action. Not long after, I believe the killer realized that they didn't check the second floor for Eki. Then they arrived. I think Eki would be happy. When they arrived, I think Eki would be happy. She wouldn't know what was coming to her. Punch. With them being so strong, Eki was knocked out immediately. The killer was holding Eki in an angle where she was facing down slightly in front of him. What? Czekaj! They took her... Okay. With how Eki was placed, Kitari's trap activated. The killer would obviously be in shock by this, so they would run away, but Eki still wasn't dead. Kitari witnessed Eki unconscious. She immediately went running to grab medical supplies, but as she left, the killer came back. Oh jeez. This looks terrible. The killer set Eki up between the clothes closets, probably to hide the location for what he thought was the murder. It was time to hide there. A gdzie krew? Gdzie po drodze... Musiała krew po drodze gdzieś prowadzić. Halo, to jest niemożliwe, że on nie zostawił śladów krwi. Więc już ewidentnie nie styka logika. The wound Eki got from their punch. The wound Eki got from their punch. They got some bandages and started wrapping Eki's whole head to hide her bruise. Also, zdjęcie bandażu naprawdę nie jest takie ciężkie i to było... To jakby ten cały case tutaj się zawala. Bruise. The killer thought that Eki was already dead, but no, she wasn't. Even after all that, Eki was still alive, but not for long. The bandages were so tight that Eki suffocated inside them. The only one who could have made the bandages that tight was Megida Hekida, the ultimate superhero. So we were the one who did it. Damn right. When we were starting to become friends. Sorry. I can't even look at you anymore. You were the one who was trying to kill someone too, so like... Monokuma, I believe it's time for voting. You're gonna have to do better than this to prove I'm the killer. I'm gonna prove it to you, the only way a superhero can. Put yourself in my shoes and see if the story actually makes sense. There's unraveling the yarn is really different from the last one. Basically, we're gonna play as Megida and reenact certain events of the murder and see if they make sense. But I would recommend saving, since if you get things wrong now, you'll get sent back to the title screen. What? Oh yeah, the bad ending. Wait, what do you mean saving? I can't save right now. Oh, teraz to mogę, dobra. Stop being stupid. What about the library thing? Try to put yourself in Kitari's shoes this time. What Kitari would have done, okay? Eki, it's okay, I will avenge you. So I placed... Alright, so I just place it here and perfect. It's somebody triggers the string through the passage, it will fall on them. There it's done, I better hide. And she hid... I don't know, somewhere here. It's big enough for me to hide in. Why are there knives here? It still makes sense. Give up, Hekida. Stop. Stop. I did it, alright? I don't care anymore. Okay, so that was easy. How could you? How could you? Congrats, the medical trial is over. Now it's voting time. We all placed our votes and the screen popped up. Why the killer was voting for the dead one? The fuck? Correct! And shiny emeralds from Minecraft. Medical trial. Cut it out already, we know you killed Aki. Why didn't you even kill her? She was innocent. Cut it out with the innocent crap. She killed 171 people. Doesn't matter if it was an accident or not. She could have done it again. Nobody is that stupid. She was dangerous. Like, you wouldn't even harm a fly, you worthless sack of... Don't fight. Honestly, I'm just glad we are still alive. Maybe there are any last wishes before you die? Only one. What is Kitari's talent? Ultimate cyborg. What? Cyborg? So you are a robot? No, basically various things about me are artificial. I'm still mostly human. But why are you a cyborg? My older sister was an ultimate. Most importantly, she was the ultimate physician and part of the student council. Wait, so you're talking about Kiriko Nishizawa? Yes. Anyways, the last time I saw Kiriko was when she was going to Hope's Peak. Don't worry, I'll come back by winter break, okay? She didn't. She disappeared 2 months after entering the school. I was set on finding her, and I spent all the money I had to know where she was. As my last resort, I went to the headmaster, Kirigiri. Please, Mr. Kirigiri, you have to help me find Kyoko. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okej, czy to jest nawiązanie do Danganronpy już w oryginalnej? Wow, to jest okej, spoko. Terry, the school can't fund your search for Kyoko. I apologize for that. Please, I need the money to find my sister. Well, there is something you can do. What is it? I'll do it. It is an experimental test to change your life. It's going to be an important part of the Cyber project. So we just signed that contract. Basically, I was going to get a lot of money from entering the Cyber project phase 2, as well as an enrollment into Hope's Peak. I would regret that forever. What are you doing? Get away from me. The project lasted 2 years. My body was severely modified to the point where my skin is now pink. They gave me the title of Ultimate Cyborg since I became one, but I never found my sister. Well, I did. But it was too late. Oh, okay. So that's her. Okej. Czyli tu jest mocne nawiązanie do samej oryginalnej gry, z tego co widzę. Okej. Okay. But why did you wait so long to share this information with us? I have a huge connection to Hope's Peak. I could be seen as suspicious. I only entrusted Aki with this information. Okay, I get it. It's no time for your pity party. Shut up! You killed Aki! You all should thank me. She was going to end up killing you. If a superhero dies, it is a horrible death, where they sacrifice themselves for the greater good. And my execution will be an honorable one. I will die saving someone. I will die knowing I saved you. No, you haven't. You made us go to another trial, then we could have avoided all of this. Fuck you, you're not thankful at all. Why aren't you cheering me out? Well, I've prepared a very special punishment for Hekida, the ultimate superhero. Go to hell. Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time. Stop! Okej, animacja leci. Hej. Oh, jeez. In the last adventure. Oh, jeez. Pow. What the fuck? Oh, trips. Oh. Oh, oh, wow. Oh, wow. That's it. Nagita died. Even more brutally than Takexu did. Oh, blah, 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 blah. That was terrible. He wasn't able to save anyone. He died a dishonorable death. Well, the point of an execution is for the person to feel the most despair when they die. When Akuma accomplished that, I don't want this anymore. Let's promise not to kill anyone after this. Let's trust each other. Yes, we will never be able to get out if we keep giving Akuma what he wants. Ha! We have to do it. We will keep going. For Eiki's smile. Wait, czekaj, kto umarł? This one. And with long hair, this one. Yep. 11. Zostało 11. Tu. Okej, co ja mam za przemyślenia? Co do tego cyborga, to akurat się składa z tamtą, że ona jest do tego Sibabu Project. I że ona jest chyba tym najmądrzejszym AI. W takim razie chyba, albo po prostu jest, nie wiem. To by wychodziło, czy coś, nie wiem. Co teraz? I don't know. Czekajcie, na razie nie umarł jeszcze nikt, kogo jakoś super bardzo lubił. I mam nadzieję, że tak zostanie. Chapter 2 end. Spoko. Co teraz? Gdzie jest przycisk Nevermind. To tyle na teraz. Nie widzimy się kiedyś na pewno. I jeszcze nie wiem kiedy, ale kiedyś na pewno. Do widzenia. Może następnym razem będą się przewidzieć, kto umrze i kto będzie mordercą. Bo spoko. Za krótkie to jest wszystko, żebym mógł zgadnąć. Anyway. Krótsze niż w H2O.